Hello and welcome back to Coldborough Park Farm, where today we are continuing on where we left off. We are planting the potatoes. Some of them already have come up because we are in late spring. Really need to get these potatoes planted within the next couple of days. Otherwise they won't get planted. It will be too late to get them in. But we are at the moment working nicely on getting them in. We haven't got... I think we should be able to get potatoes in today. You can see there the sugar beet come through nicely. That will need spraying and also fertilising going forward, but for now I've got this potatoes to get in. That's the priority job as of the moment. This Fordson Super Major does do a good job on the potato planter. Also need to now get another dose of fertiliser or spray on them. We will. Oh, I forgot to turn the potato planter back on. There we go. Now away we go again. We have got to go around the headlands with the rotavator on to tidy our row ends up. But we've got, although today at the minute it's nice and bright and cloud free, talks of being cloudy this afternoon. Then we've got 2 gloriously sunny days where the temperature is going to build. Then we've got a cloudy day, and then we've got 2 days of summer which are going to be wet, and a couple of summer days are nice so we can get the grass cut and baled, or turned into hay and baled and taken to the horse stables and sold. That will give us a bit more money in. We are at the moment down to £12,000. Now we shall get to there and drop that down, and away we go again. Tractor does spin its wheels a little bit as we are working our way along. But as always, we will work the day out to a finish before we save the game. Takes a lot. Working with 2 videos per day really does make some work, but it seems to be going down well, so the work is well worth doing. I don't mind putting the hours in if people are enjoying what I'm doing. At the minute I'm recording this on Saturday tea time, and you are seeing it Monday dinner time. Wanted to try and get this next day or two's videos up to allow myself a bit of free time on Monday before the live stream. We know that Memorabilia Lane won't be with us Monday night. He's going to Speedway, and really hope he has a great night out watching his Speedway. Nice way to spend bank holiday, watching the Speedway riders. Not sure what team he follows in Speedway, but no doubt if he's seeing this he will leave a comment and let us know his favourite team. I have to say at the minute mine in the lower league is Sheffield Tigers. I think it's Sheffield Tigers, but Sheffield anyway. And in the other leagues, I think my favourite team has to be Kings Lynn. Used to go there as a child. And not only there, I used to go to Boston Barracudas, the Kings Lynn Stars, and the Peterborough Panthers as well. So I used to go to 3 different tracks, but I think Boston no longer have a team as I'm aware of. And because I lived in Kings Lynn for 3 or 4 years, then I'd have to say that they are my top flight team. Sure, they're in the top flight. I didn't see Speedway at all last season, but we will see if it's on Sky Sports this year. If it is, then we will start to watch it and find out who is where and what's happening. These rows of potatoes are now getting pretty much down. We are getting narrowed up this end, so everything working pretty well so far here on Colborough Park Farm. Great to have a nice sunny day to plant the potatoes in. The ground is very moist underneath from the rain we've had before, so that, coupled with the warm weather we're getting today, it is 46 Fahrenheit only air temperature, but by no means feels cold. Sitting here on our Fordson Super Major. Great that we've got a Ford pack out for Farming Simulator 19. Getting a bit of the old tractors now. Need some older combines to come as well to go with the era. Something like an 1180 Hydro 4 John Deere would be great. That would work very well because I used to drive a Ford on a Larrington trailer carting from a John Deere 1188, and one day when the combine driver wasn't there, I was given the reins of the 1188 Hydro 4 when it was only a few days old. Would also be great if we could get the Ford Forces pack that was in FS15. It didn't appear in 17, so hopefully the Ford Force pack with the 4000, the 3000, 5 and 7000 will make an appearance. Would also be nice to have the 10 series Fords, the 46, 66, 76 and the 8210. It'd be great if we could have those as well. Hoping that 4D modding brings his Laurentine over to 19. That's the sort of trailer I used to pull behind a 7610 on a corn cart, sometimes on a 210. So those bits of equipment would be great. I was looking at mods for FS13 and some mods that never made it any further than 13 that would be great, I feel, in 19. The Ferguson pack with the grey Ferguson tractors and the implements for them, they would be great to come in. It'd be great if we could have the Fordson Super Major. It did get to 17, hopefully it will get to 19 as well. Also the combine we've got on here at the minute, the International 141, it'd be great if that could come over. The Class Matadors, it'd be good if they could get over. Some David Brown Informatics, Selectomatics and the older or newer David Brown case tractors. Get a few of those come over would be great. Would also be good to get some the older Anna potato harvester we've got in here, and an older sugar beet harvester. An old catch pole what doesn't have a tank on, that would be absolutely amazing to have for a classic series. And a few other things. Well, I think there is someone actually making a Leyland stroke Marshall tractor from the 70s and 80s. It'd be nice to have the Nuffield tractors. It would also be great to have Massey Ferguson, older style Massey Fergusons. Nobody seems now to make the 165, the 178 anymore for Farming Simulator. Let's just get around so we can see where we need to drop in here. We are getting, that will do, into the Goring roads at this end. So yeah, that's a few tractors, the 165, the 178, hopefully the 135 and 148 will get over. Be nice to have a Massey Ferguson 35 or a 35X. Yeah, it's nice to get some of the older tractors from the 60s. I like working with them here on Farming Simulator. It is the era of tractor I grew up with in the 60s and 70s, so although I did work on a farm up into the 90s, as I say, with the 7610, the 8210s, TW for a short while. Didn't do a lot on the TW, but did a bit of work on a TW. So they would be great tractors to be able to get in. We are running short on seed potatoes again. Hopefully we can get to this end here. And now we shall spin ourselves around so we know where we stop. No, we want to stop when this side wheel. It's the track. That will do. So now we shall go and fill up with seed. We are just a few minutes away from finishing the video. But we will, of course, finish the video and carry on and finish off the potatoes. We will also get the rotavator down and sort out the row ends. That will all be done off screen, so we can be with you next time. We will be here spraying. All the fields need spraying, so the 35 that's at the yard is already on a sprayer. So this 35 with the trailer on will go to the field to top up the sprayer. Come a fair way, you know, in this video. This is all these potato rows where there's no potatoes growing is all down to where we started. Okay, we'll go a little ways in there, that will do. And we shall start the rows here. They will tidy up once we are finished, so not bothered about going too far out on some of these breeds. Does seem strange talking about tractors we need for Farming Simulator 19 while we are working on 17, but excuse me. 17 is finished with now. There's not, I don't think, any mods coming out for them at the for 17 at the minute. Not seen any for a long while. Come out. So hopefully everybody is working on 19 mods. Excuse me again. So we are a few minutes away from finishing the video. About 5 or 6 minutes left, I think, so we may well get all this equipment put away, the tractors taken down to the yard and things like that before we have to finish. And we may even get the 35 which is on the trailer. We're not going to take the sprayer off. To bring the rotavator down, so the 35 will drop off the trailer, go onto the rotavator and tidy our row ends up. These rows are now coming in pretty quickly. We should get the potatoes finished on camera, I think. Still got 5 minutes in which to get some potatoes planted, and only a couple of rows left to do. again. Going up the hill a little. You can see there all the brown soil where we've come from, so we've got a good few potatoes in today. Would be nice if in Farming Simulator you had some red potatoes as well as the white ones, so you could choose what potatoes you wanted to plant and have a price difference for each ones. This will be the last breed, I think. We may get another short breed in. Just back up and bring it in if it will come in. That is it. That is all the potatoes in. So I will now take the equipment away. We're only a couple of minutes short on where we was planning on finishing anyway. So all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed watching us plant our potatoes here on Coldborough Park Farm. Please give it a like, give it a share, drop us a comment. If you're new to Summer Palm Estates and you'd like to see more of the work we do here, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification icon. It will tell you when we do these videos, when we do our live streams. Until next time you join us, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.